Yeah, why? Oh, there it goes. Now it's ready.
Streaming.
All right, here we go. Yep.
This is All About Wine,
Oh,
the
he
talk
muted
show
himself.
dedicated to the wine industry since 2009, featuring winemaker, cellar master, vineyardist, and tasting expert Ron.
Basically, what we're trying to do on this program is just trying to educate people and trying to make wine less confusing and more friendly.
From coast to coast and around the world.
You know, we really have had some neat people on the program. I love that.
Post your questions and comments during the live show on our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/allaboutwinebtr. Again, that's www.facebook.com/allaboutwinebtr. And now, All About Wine is on. Here's Ron.
All right.
Still says, welcome.
Thank you, bus people. We're on. Okay, number one, excuse me, we are on the show, which is a good thing because we've had issues over months. And because we've had issues, we have been trying to find a streaming service that will give us everything we need. And we've also been trying to get it so we can get guests on. OneStream seems to be able to satisfy our needs. We have found that it gives us lots of platforms. We're going to be working on those to try to get on as many as we can. And it also gives us guests. And to test it, I talked to a group of cigar guys, and last night during our conversation, I asked whoever would like to join us this evening so we can see how simple it is to get on, so we can start getting guests on. And
is he muted? Did he mute himself, or did I mute him? He's muted. I don't know. Okay.
No, he's there. So we have
there it goes.
Craig from Cigar Craig,
yeah.
cigarcraig.com, who has joined us tonight to show us how easy it was to get on and to connect with us and all that. So thank you for joining us, Craig. We appreciate it. Appreciate your effort to get us working properly.
Sure. Should I turn my video off? Nobody wants to see this, right? I didn't dress for the occasion.
Are we seeing it, or is everybody seeing it, Mike? I don't know.
Everybody's seeing it. It's on the website too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Then I'm definitely got to turn off the video.
That's it. There.
You can't have that.
Yeah,
I didn't dress for a video appearance.
Yeah. Should have got the tails and
my live camera is copyrighted, so I would have to charge everybody royalties for using my image. So
yeah, that's the way it is.
I'm glad this is working so far. I wish we should get the other mic in here.
I could get on. I don't know where he said he'd be joining us. I don't know where he is.
Okay. Yeah. Well, maybe he'll come in a few minutes. But yeah, it's good to have you, Craig. Thank you very much for being here and for testing this out and letting us know how it's working and that it is working.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Craig is, like I say, Cigar Craig. He writes a blog, which he posts every Sunday. And interesting, right. He reviews 3-4 cigars that he has recently smoked and tells you about them. So how long have you been doing your cigar blog?
It'll be 16 years next week.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Much like Blog Talk Radio, I started in 2009.
Did you? See?
Much like All About Wine, I should say, not Blog Talk Radio. Heck, screw those guys.
That's right. Right. They dumped everybody. Yeah. Wow. I didn't know you've been doing it that long. I had no idea.
Yeah. Too stupid to quit.
Yeah. We can talk about that too, can't we? All the issues. But see, you write your blog Well, you haven't
Right.
always, though. You've done some live episodes.
I have. I messed with the podcast format for a little bit during a period of unemployment when I had time on my hands. Got about 13 episodes in, and just found that it wasn't gaining any traction, and it was taking up a lot more time than it was worth. But yeah, I've used video in a lot of cases where I've taken video at events and done video interviews and embedded them in my blog posts. And I have a 100 and some odd videos on YouTube, but
wow,
mostly I embed them into the blog posts when I do that. But there's some entertaining stuff I've done over the years on video. But I find that the written word works best for me, and has gotten me the best, I guess, web numbers, hits and follows and all that kind of good stuff.
But you actually have followers all over the world. That
oh yeah, yep, sure, much like you do.
Yeah. You have big following though in Iceland, though. That's always cool. I think that's great that Cigar Craig of Pennsylvania has this Icelandic following.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
It is.
I think it's. Yeah, I get a lot of Iceland traffic. Oddly enough.
That just, I don't know. Every time I think about that, it is kind of
think
odd.
I'm one of the few cigar blog people that have actually been to Iceland and visited the shop in Iceland.
And that could be part of it too. Well, I think we got another guest coming on here too.
Are you able to bring him on, or do you want me to, or do you see him?
All I see was a little thing saying that Mike is there, but I don't have any way to bring him on. No.
All right, Mike, I'm going to bring. Oh, he canceled his camera too. Mike, I'm adding you to the show. You're on.
Okay.
Hey, Mike. Yay. Good. Glad you're here.
Okay. I hate you guys.
Why? What did we do?
Good. It's not the first one.
Because I just wasted the last 15 minutes trying to get this stupid thing to work.
Oh.
Well, I didn't have that kind of trouble at all.
I had to download the mobile app onto my phone.
Yeah, well, Craig did.
I had to set up an account. I had to register it. I had to get an email to confirm my registration. Then I had to get out of the app and click your link again. And here I am.
No.
So, in contrast, I signed in using my Google account. And I had the
I signed in with my Apple account. And then it says, as of December 1st, Apple and Google accounts won't work anymore, so we need an email and password.
Well,
so I needed to give them an email and password. And, of course, they had to verify my email.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Oh.
On the other side of that, we can hear Ron.
Yeah, Craig didn't have any problems at all getting on. He just,
logged in with my Google account.
And as the last insult, I'm talking to you through my phone because my AirPods don't work with this program.
Really? Boy, I'm glad we're finding out this stuff.
The travesty.
That's why you're testing it.
That's right.
That's kind of weird.
That is.
Oh, wait a second. I think I got them.
Yeah, mine took my.
Okay, mine are on. Yeah, now they connect.
My hearing devices took a minute to connect properly.
Yeah. Okay. Now that part's good anyway.
Mm-hmm. All right. Boy, that has me concerned then if it took you that long to get on and you know what you're doing and what, how to navigate it.
So it's not the navigating. It was simple to do. It was just jumping through hoops. I thought it was going to open Safari and take me
It
to a
should have.
website, and I would do it. That's what it
It
would
should
do.
have.
But no, you're on a mobile device. You need our app.
You shouldn't have to have an app, though. I know you're saying you had to, but
God,
Well,
it should have just let me do it through Safari.
maybe it's
Mhm.
because it's in the address though. App, when they clicked on app.
is this another where you all clicked on something in Facebook, like chat or something?
No, I clicked. He sent us the email directly to the
Oh,
email
you sent an email.
address that
Okay.
we sent him the email so that he could send us his email.
Yeah.
Okay. I got it.
Do I have
I
that right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I just clicked
Okay.
on theirs and sent them the link.
Okay, so that's totally different then. Okay, I was thinking it was going through the chat thing, and maybe Facebook was not
No,
handling
no.
correctly, or
Ron,
okay,
Ron was doing it correctly. He wanted to simulate us being a regular guest.
Yeah.
That's why he insisted, because we were all going to give him our email addresses last night in the chat. And he said, no, send me the email so it's just like anybody else would do.
Yeah, 'cause
Good
if you
idea.
get-
So if what I did is what anybody else who has a mobile device to talk to you, it's a problem.
Yeah, I just tried it on my iPad, and it also took me to the OneStream app.onestream.live and say continue with a mobile app with no option to just go in a browser.
And then we got Ron, who used the same one, but he's on a Windows laptop,
Yes.
and he didn't have to download an app; it just used his browser.
And it popped me right in there.
But apparently it doesn't
so
want
if
to
you're
do
on a-
that on a phone. They
Yeah.
went to the expense and trouble of building an app. They
Isn't
want
that
you to use
convenient?
it.
That is so convenient.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so if I get a guest, if I schedule a guest, I'm going to have to tell him if you're using your phone, then
You're
you're
going to need to get the app.
have to download the
Mhm.
app. If you are using a laptop, but see, I've been on before.
Right, and even more importantly, you need to tell them to give themselves an extra 15 minutes.
Yeah. That might be something else too. But
I started 5 minutes early and I was still 10 minutes late.
yeah. Well, now, if you were to log in on, say, next week or week after, would you still have to go through all those steps again?
No, I have the app now.
You have the app, and so that's it. You wouldn't have
So
to
once
do all that.
once I had the app and I was registered as a user, I went back to I closed the app, I went back to your email, I clicked on the link, it opened the app, and it brought me right in.
Mhm.
So once you have the app, it's wonderful. It's seamless.
Okay.
It was a lot of hoops.
Yeah, you got to have that app first. But then
I'm getting a little old to jump through them.
you can't get off the ground like an elephant.
Yeah, you got it.
Look, Craig, you didn't have to download it, and
I thought he was. Oh, yeah. How did you get on,
He
Craig?
did it
Did
on
you
a
have
computer.
to? No, he's on his
He did
he's
it
on
a
his iPhone.
laptop.
no, he's on his phone.
Mm-mm.
He tried it
I'm
on
on my
his
phone, but
iPad and he got the same thing. He's normally on his
Okay.
computer.
I'm going to check it on
Greg,
the
you
computer.
ready?
Hang on. I just went
And
and grabbed.
did you have to create an account also? That's another question.
I did
I did not.
to use the app.
I did not. I was able to log in with my Google account.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's how I log in. Actually, I use my Google. But
Yeah, that's when I
If you're
first
not-
set this up. I set it up under Google.
yeah, that might be the difference. I don't know.
Or maybe because I used Apple instead of Google. I don't know.
I'm
They
wondering-
hate each other.
Yeah, they
Google and Apple.
I do,
They,
but is this guy taking sides? Is that what you're saying? They're in the
Yeah.
Google camp. If you're not Google, then you shouldn't be around here.
Yeah, you need to
Right.
do a bunch
You
of
got to
stuff for
work
us.
extra hard.
Yeah,
extra hoops.
extra hoops.
Yep.
You can join us without joining us. You your
Yeah.
Google on that without joining the Apple parade or whatever. I was an avid Google user for decades. Every phone they ever had, and had to upgrade it, and then something happened and I switched to iPhone, and now I'm like, oh god, now what am I getting into? Now I have a Mac, and I never dreamed I would ever have a Mac ever in my life.
Apple is so much further secure than Google is that
Yeah.
there's not even a comparison. They're not in the same universe.
Right. Well,
So with Apple, you're the customer, and the OS and the devices are all the products. And for Google, you're the product, and the customer is all the advertisers.
okay.
So how easy was that, Craig?
It was really quite easy in a browser. Just it opened Chrome on my
Oh, Craig again. Oh, I see.
on my MacBook Air, and I see that it's displaying. I can kind of hear myself.
Yeah.
We'll let go.
But yeah, it was very easy on the computer, and I'm using a
Okay.
MacBook. Now I'm getting feedback, so I'm getting
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm hearing
Going
it too.
through.
Yeah.
And it gets louder and louder and louder and louder. And louder.
I'm out. I'm out. But that worked a lot. That worked
Okay.
fine.
And that's a MacBook, you said?
Yeah,
Correct.
So any type of regular computer. It's only mobile devices, tablets, and phones that it makes you get the app. Like I said,
Yeah.
they spent a lot of money developing that app. They want people to use it. How do they get people to use it? They make you
Sure.
use it.
Make you use it.
That's right.
That's all.
Not optional.
We got an app here. You have to use it.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. And no delays, Ron. That's a good sign for you. Because
No,
That's real good for Ron.
yeah, if
Yeah.
I'm right there.
all
I
the
think
other
part
tests
of my
were done.
delays was Cap. Every time Cap came on, I started to delay.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Sounds plausible.
We all kind of got
Yep.
delayed. But Ron was hit most severely by it.
Yes. Yes. It hit me the hardest.
Oh, it's
But,
pouring down rain outside.
Oh,
I don't know
is
if y'all
it?
can
Wow.
hear that, but it is pouring down.
No.
Oh,
I
Oh,
can't.
not here. I got a nice sun.
Yeah. it's
Yep.
Finally,
Nice
the sun
sun here
came out.
too. Sunset.
But the beaches are being pounded.
Oh
The
yeah.
shoreline is. Oh man, they're getting pounded today.
What part of the world are you in?
Jersey.
Oh yeah, okay. You're probably
So
getting
the Jersey Shore.
hmm.
The Jersey Shore is all locked down. There's nobody allowed on the beaches.
Wow.
Well, rip current though. It's the surf is
The
bad.
rip tide, the waves. I mean, they said first couple of days they said you could go in up to your ankles, but if you get up to your knees, the wave's going to knock you over and then suck you under, and you're gone.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's a rip current. Sounds like
That's nasty rip
Yep.
current.
Yeah, rip tide.
riptide. Yep. Yeah, got to be careful out there. So we talked about Craig and his how long he's been doing a blog show. Mike, what is your background in cigars and all that stuff?
So I guess I'm smoking already 11 years. It's a long time. I was 40 years a Marlboro man. I gave those up and found cigars instead.
Okay.
And that's my story.
Yeah,
I became a cigar nerd.
but you
Okay.
you are very knowledgeable in it. You
Well,
obtained
that's
all
what I
this
mean.
knowledge.
I became a nerd. I did deep dives into everything.
Well,
And then it's like I always told my kids for years and years. I always told them that I've forgotten more stuff than you'll ever know. So
yeah,
I've probably forgotten a lot of the stuff I learned in the beginning.
I know. You need to take notes and review yourself. You know.
Right.
Well, you used. I say used to because I haven't seen it in a long time. You used to write cigar reviews under Cap's website, but
Yeah, I did a couple. I didn't really do a lot of that. Mostly I was on Facebook. And then I got tired of social media. I mean, I would try and take nice pictures and show nice cigars, and if I'm lucky, one person would give me a thumbs up. So who am I doing it for? Myself? I don't need to be bothered if I'm only doing it for me.
Yeah. Well,
I
Mike
never
can.
went back and looked at them again. I have them all on my phone. So
Well, Mike can relate to that. I'm sad to say he closed his radio station down because he wasn't
Yeah.
reaching the people he wanted.
Right.
yeah.
I'm on a new one though, and I've been with them since June. So
Oh,
It's been
really?
doing-
Nice.
yeah,
Oh,
I
good,
joined.
very good.
I joined Z107 on Sunday mornings, and they have a very huge following. I created an app for them for Android and iOS that's on the App Store and the Play Store, and has a
Oh,
bunch of
great.
features that I programmed into it finally. And it's been a good turnout. So, and they have live shows every day, which is just unimaginable. It's unthinkable in this time. And everybody's starting a station, but he has a good staff, and the owner does. So, yeah, it's been running good.
Good.
What?
Very-
Okay,
very
I
good.
mean, this is the first I heard about this.
Oh.
Where is it? How can I find this?
It is Z107 The Shark is their station name. If you have Android, the Android app came out a couple of days ago officially, and or Apple, there's a iOS. Just search the Play Store for Z107 The Shark, and it'll pop up there. And
Okay.
plus they have a website, and it's been. They've had, I think last month they had 9,000 listeners.
Wow.
And the month before
So-
that, I
so
think it
you-
was
are
up to
you-
12,000.
Are you going to make everybody get your app in order to listen to that station?
No. they're on like radio.fm or something. I forgot the
Oh, yeah.
Right,
Live
internet
365. Yeah, they're Live 365 has an app, but it has a bunch of stations. This was more just the station, which is what they were telling me that it was lacking, and so I put one together, and the iOS one came out first because it was a lot easier to program and get activated. Google really makes you jump through a lot of hoops to get on, kind of like getting on this show if you're on. But it was the most ridiculous experience trying to go through, get something on Google. It was just
Yeah.
amazing. But now they're both active and going, and quite a big usage for it. But that's the primary one. They're trying to send everybody over now to the app. But you can also go to their website or go
So
to
naturally they
Live365.
advertise the app on the station, right?
They do, yes.
Good.
And they have
Okay.
they have their chat on Facebook for users and their Facebook pages and all that, and they're advertising it there, and it's gotten quite a few, like the Google app. I think it originally came out a week ago, and then the last version I pushed was just a couple of days ago, and it's gotten 167 downloads already.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're off to a
Yeah.
good start.
Yes.
Does that have a chat?
It has you can send I have it limited to 15 seconds because of bandwidth, but you can send a 15-second
audio thing, voice thing.
audio. Yes.
Yeah,
You can send it
okay.
that way.
Oh,
You can
that's
send a
good.
text message. You can direct it towards a particular on-air personality if you want. And then they can play it on the air. I did that last Sunday. I got a couple of them. And I was like, oh, I'll just put this on the air and text messages to the station. But there's a scheduling. You can also put notifications on it. If you listen to a show, you want to be notified when it comes on air. It'll notify you 5 minutes before the show starts. You just toggle it on, and it'll contact you, whatever day of the week you want to be told, that kind of thing. So,
Okay.
but it took a bit. It was a good learning experience, and I'm still looking for other features to add to it. And then I came up with the idea, well, there's a lot of stations out there that may want an app similar to it, but they don't want to pay out, too much for them. And so I'm building a website around that and going to offer it to other
Okay.
stations. So
And
we'll see how that works.
there's certainly enough stations around that might be
Oh, there's
interested.
there's tons of them, and
Yeah,
you know,
literally thousands.
Yeah.
yes. It's saturated, and I know I was a part of that, and I think maybe that was, I wasn't adding anything to it. When you say, oh, I'm going to do classic rock, well, there's 1,000 other classic rocks that are out there, and I think I learned that the hard way, that you just can't generate anything when you've got these stations that have been around, and it's impossible. But it was a good run that I had, and I did have
And
listeners, but it was just difficult.
the biggest problem with the startup with the little guys is how did people find out about you?
Right. Yeah.
That's always the problem, and you don't have
Yep.
the budget to do any advertising, so you start
Yeah.
off with word of mouth,
Yeah.
and that really doesn't really spread like wildfire in this internet
No.
age.
No. I went the route of paying for advertisement on social media, and it was good for while the ad was running. I'd pick up, a couple every once in a while, but then it was just like, well, we can get that with our other station that we're listening to. It's like, okay,
Right.
I got you.
I
got you.
already paid for a better one or something. Whatever.
Yes. Yeah. So I don't know. It was what, 2 years, almost 2 years. I think I finished it, and I was like, I just gave it a break, and then I found this one, and they're local. They're Central Florida, which was cool. And they've got some of their on-air talent that has been in like terrestrial radio for 20, 30 years, joining them, and that they have some fantastic shows. I'm sitting there listening to it, whenever I go someplace in the car, because it works through CarPlay or what's Android's, not CarPlay, it's
Google
the other
Play?
one. Google Play,
Google Play.
on the car, and it'll work on there. And
Everything is Google. Everything.
yes,
When in doubt, say
No
Google.
matter what they do, whatever. And that's not the name of the company. The name of the main company is I think it's the Alphabet Company.
what?
Is the
Is
main
it?
company that owns Google?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Google has
Oh,
a
I heard.
parent
Yeah,
company.
that's right. I heard something a long time ago about one of the tech magazines said something about that. I go, Alphabet Company.
Is that they refer to a TV station as the Alphabet? Is that owned by the same?
I don't know. I don't know who they are or what they are. I just know they own Google.
Wow. I'll have to look that up on the next All About Wine next week. There you go, Ron. There's my topic for next
There you
week.
go, for next week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and while you mentioned that, let me say to the listeners out there, anyone listening, don't tune in for me next week. Mark's going to possibly do a show next week. I'm going to be going to a wine tasting, so I'll report on that the following week. But I'll be at a wine tasting next Thursday evening.
We could talk about wine. What are you going to taste? Anything good?
Well, actually, it's a local liquor store here, ABC Liquor. They have wine and spirits and beer and all sorts of stuff like that. And they have a nice humidor too, that quite a few cigars in it. Surprisingly, this particular store was built with that built right into it. It wasn't an afterthought, so that's really nice.
Oh.
So, Ron, on this platform, you could actually call in from your tasting and report live
You're right.
That's something.
during the show.
Yeah, that's
Interesting.
true. I never thought of that.
I'm a genius.
Unless the tasting's at 6 o'clock,
Well,
and the show comes on at 7.
Yeah, I think it's from 6. I think it's from 6 to 8.
Oh, is it? No.
Yeah, I think
just
the
making that up.
6 to 8.
I should have picked a different time, unless the tasting's at 4 o'clock. The show doesn't start until 7.
So Mike doesn't have to be
Sounds
on
like
the
Mike
show.
Mike just wants to do his own show. I'm sorry,
No,
Mike.
no, I am not.
He has
I
done
am,
his own shows before. Yeah,
I am not the wine guru here.
he's done his own shows. Yeah, and they were always fun. I listened to them for different reasons. I'd be missing.
I get stage fright. I get so much stage fright when I did those. It was nerve wracking. You flow like it's and here we're going to talk about blah, 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 and When I get it, it's totally like, oh, now I'm doing this. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. And
Well,
then
you're
I'm still
just sitting here talking to us, and everybody else is listening.
That's right. Yeah.
We don't know that yet, but
Well, I should have said allegedly.
Allegedly,
Yeah,
continually
allegedly,
remind
yes.
myself.
A lot of people are listening. Yeah.
I continually remind myself of that fact.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Really.
Oh gosh.
And yet you're still on your best behavior.
Trying.
That's a shock. You guys have really, yeah. I'm impressed.
Well, we don't have Cap here. Cap
Cap,
tends to,
would have been a whole different.
yeah.
Oh,
Cap,
he had a
yeah.
great list of stuff to talk about tonight.
oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Well, see, he said, "What are we talking about tomorrow night?" And I said, "Anything," and I just threw that out. Well, he took that to heart, and so he started
Oh,
to make
no.
notes of anything we could talk about tonight. So
I
The
could
notes
just
were on the
imagine.
back of a cigar band, so he probably won't be able to read them.
that's true. That's true. He was scratching on the back of the cigar van, and he's complaining that his pen was running out of ink. So then it's going to be real faint too. On top of that. So.
Oh God.
But no, he couldn't make it tonight. He sent an email, said he couldn't make it. Not an email, a chat, and said that he could not make it tonight. And also, Phil too is under the weather. Phil was going to join us tonight, and the reason I mention these names, all these guys have been on before. We've had a couple of previous shows with all of them on before, and so it's
And then some.
and then some.
Mm.
Yeah.
I just I hate to interrupt this, but I just got a notification here that it says my current plan allows studio sessions for a maximum of 2 hours, which we're not going to go 2 hours.
Yeah.
However, there's a countdown timer that just passed 14 minutes counting down.
Oh.
What does this
Ooh.
mean? Is it taking each one of our calls and saying, "Oh, that counts towards like if I'm on for 15, you're on for 15, and that counts for 30, 45 minutes?" That doesn't make sense.
That doesn't
No.
make sense.
And then it says,
When did you first make your connection tonight?
well, I made the connection at 6:15 or no, 6:45, but we didn't go live until 7 o'clock, and it shows 30 we're on for 32 minutes so far. So that shouldn't count towards
which is the time.
And yet it's
7:34.
counting down from 14.
yeah, it's at 13 minutes now. That doesn't make any sense.
Is that going to stop us?
I don't know what. I have no idea what's going to
Does it-
happen.
does
This is
it-
our first time.
Stop going live?
Definitely prepare for that.
No, this is
Studio
interesting.
session.
I'm glad we're doing this.
And it
tonight.
says upgrade to a higher plan for longer sessions in the future. Okay, well, it's not the future yet. Just give me,
So maybe
This is-
it's just an ad. They're trying to scare you into getting a newer,
oh,
a better plan.
I'm scared because I don't know what's going to happen. So
I
we
don't
may
either.
have 12 and a half second or 12 and a half minutes left, or it may continue. I don't know.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, give us a 2-minute warning, and then we'll
Okay,
wrap it
close
up
it. Wrap it.
Yeah,
and
wrap
see what happens.
and then if we continue on, then we can just continue. But
Yeah,
we'll have this
this will
have
be
a
something.
2-minute
new.
warning.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on it.
It's
Okay,
a good thing you don't have sponsors.
that's true.
Yeah, really.
So let's talk about the RSS feed.
Yes.
I still can't find your podcast.
Oh gosh.
Uh,
I know it's on Spotify because I went to Spotify and the latest shows were there. I have not checked Apple.
Mm.
Apple was having an issue with our logo size that was embedded in the RSS stream. Has to be a certain size because Apple's that way and they can say whatever they want to. So I went back, according to their tech support, I went back and increased the image size to their ridiculously sized amount that they
It's
require.
Too small?
Yeah, it was too small. The show
I thought
logo.
too big that they complained.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Too small. The logo was too small that it was embedded in the RSS feed. So I uploaded the new version that was the large enough size. And they said once they get that, it takes about 24 hours to grab it. And then they'll start doing the stream. And I haven't checked it in a while. So I need to I need to go back and see how that's working. But 11 minutes. God, I don't know if we need to start talking faster or what. Because
Well, I have a guy
Wow.
I work with at the golf course. He listens to All About Wine all the time, and he listens through Apple. And he said he's checked past episodes and been able to pick all those up, but the recent episodes he says he has not been able to find in his Apple app. So
I'm on there. I'm on the page now, and the last one was from December 12th. I don't know why.
I believe that's the last one I have also.
Yeah, that is not cool.
yeah, I don't know. So maybe OneStream
Go back in it.
might have it, because we got what, like 42, 45 different platforms we can
Yes.
send it out on through OneStream.
Yeah. Live.
December 12th was my last one.
Yep, that's mine. I know
Mhm.
if I go to Spotify, it should be. I know Spotify was getting the recent ones. All About Wines podcast. June 25th was the last one on Spotify of this year. June 5th,
Okay.
May 8th. So they're on Spotify for sure. But yeah, I'll have to go back to Apple and see what the problem is again.
Well, now June
They're-
25th, that was before we switched over to OneStream. We don't have anything
Yes.
in those on OneStream.
Well, we haven't had, except last week, and I didn't get back to last week, but except for last week, I don't think we had a successful show on here yet.
That's a good point. Yeah, we've had issues.
Yeah, we've been in the wrong studios and all that kind of. 9 minutes left. 9 minutes. So
Well, that was a long 2 minutes from 11 to 9.
it's counting down. It's all systems are go for launch, and the weather is holding out at the Cape, and we
I
should
thought
be.
you said it was raining. Yeah.
Well, I'm not there though.
Oh,
not at the
okay.
Cape.
Okay.
I'm in state. Yeah, this is
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
If we lose the feed, then.
Should I get the ouch?
Oh, no.
I should get the outro ready. I don't know if I should try and play that when it
I
goes. Or...
don't know.
Anyway, somebody is outside. Is that was Craig, wasn't it? Craig, you're outside.
Yeah, more or less.
No, I'm outside.
Oh, you're outside too.
Green.
Oh,
Green porch.
okay.
No, I'm
Birds
outside.
chirping.
Outside.
Are you
Yeah,
outside?
I'm
Outside,
outside.
probably.
Oh wow.
They're sitting on the high tension wire. They like to sit on those wires, right? They just sit there and laugh at us because they can touch them and we can't.
That's it.
Yes.
Do you have your sweater on tonight, Mike?
No,
No. Okay. It's
just a
warmed up.
just a flannel
Oh.
flannel shirt.
What? It's like 80, 90 degrees outside. What?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
pushing 70 here. It's been chilly today. I'm in Pennsylvania. I'm not a couple hours from Mike.
Wow, 85 right now here.
I've got 68 right now.
Oh
my
gosh,
God.
isn't that nice?
It's disgusting. It's August. It's supposed to be 90.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really. Oh my God.
I think I caught that blood disease from Ron, the thin blood.
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yep.
I
get
don't
to
work cold.
68, I'm chilly.
That's it. Anything below 70, you got to put on your sweaters, and jackets, and it gets down to the 60s. You long underwear and. Yeah.
No, I didn't unpack my winter coat. It didn't get that cold.
Yeah, that's something we got to really watch here. That cold weather coming in, and it's what 90 right now here, but I'm not outside.
Nice.
I'm inside.
No.
So
Okay.
what's our countdown?
We are coming up to 6 minutes and 20 seconds.
Well, that's good. We
Well,
good.
So Ron,
quick,
what are you
Ron, what's
smoking
the-
tonight?
I'm not. I'm inside. I do the show
Ah.
inside, and so
Okay.
like you guys, we have our smoking areas. So
hmm
I'm.
That's why I'm out here.
Yes, I figured as much.
Yeah.
I
Me
noticed
too.
Craig. Craig was on, threw his camera on then when he realized that everybody and God could see his picture, he turned it off.
Mhm.
He said he wasn't dressed for a formal
No.
viewing.
Mm-mm.
And so he got got it off. So Craig, your blog, before
Yes.
time runs out, let's give us the address so anyone out there who might be interested
Super
can.
simple. It's cigarcraig.com.
There you go.
Super easy.
And like I say,
Been
you
there 16
And
years.
Cigar and Craig are are anagrams, so you only need to remember the 5 letters.
That's right.
Yeah, there
Exactly.
you go.
Mhm.
Yeah. So tune it in. It's interesting. It's fun, and he's got followers. He came down almost 2 years ago. I
That was a
met him
couple
in
years ago.
person. Yeah, it's been almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years this fall. I met him actually for the first time in person, and we went to the Tampa Cigar Heritage Festival, and
That was a lot of fun.
it was a lot of fun. It really was. I really enjoyed myself, and I was amazed at the number of people that knew him. Even people who were not cigar smokers. A lady was selling chicken, smoking
Oh,
a
the
cigar,
T-shirts. Yeah.
T-shirts
Mhm.
and stuff, and all sorts of paraphernalia. And if anyone's not familiar with Ybor City in Tampa, Ybor City has chickens, wild, running around, roosters, and all sorts of stuff.
Yep.
They're protected, and you can hear roosters crowing all the time down there and all that. And so therefore she had these T-shirts and towels and stuff with a chicken or a rooster smoking a cigar. And Craig walked up to her and was talking to her, and she goes, "Oh, I listen to you and read your stuff all the time." So I mean, even other than cigars, other followers. So you wine people, if you are interested in some interesting and informative little bits and blurbs on cigars, then check out his website. And Mike,
And Craig is also our local historian. He knows everything about cigars forever. I mean,
yeah,
he was there in Cuba when they smoked the first one.
Wow.
he's not that old.
No. That's an exaggeration. I told you a million times not to exaggerate, Mike.
A million, at least a trillion. And Mike used to write blogs, and he doesn't anymore, which I'm disappointed because I used to enjoy reading them. He's
Sorry.
very
So
knowledgeable.
you could not imagine how many hours I spent writing those stupid things. Yep.
You could have hung on a little bit longer and let AI do everything for you.
There you
AI
go.
could-
Yeah.
well,
You just,
Yep.
exactly. It's replacing everything. This live session will automatically end. Now, this was 30 seconds ago, in 3 minutes due to your current subscription plan's duration limit. So it
You
is
have to
going
talk
to,
somebody about that.
we are going to be cut off.
From the live
in-
broadcast.
so that's
about-
less than an hour.
It is.
Yeah.
And that's very misleading because I thought we had, it says 2 hours when you start, and at the tone, it'll be 2 minutes left.
Well, you and I got on about
Well, so if we do indeed get
55
cut
minutes
off, then you need
Well-
to talk to somebody.
Well, we will
Yeah.
get, if they cut us off live broadcast, we'll still be able to talk with each other here, won't we? I mean, it's not going to cut us
Oh, yeah.
out.
Yeah, we can. It's just not going to go out. And I don't have the recordings not going, so I don't know what that does. Settings. Yeah, it's just a live stream is going to shut us off. So 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Will it still continue to record so we can?
No, it's not recording.
It's not going to record.
It is not recording.
Well, no, but if it was recording, it would continue to record because it's recording.
It should. Yes.
Right.
I didn't
Even
have
without
the
the live stream because
I
you're
don't
not
have the
really
record-
recording the live stream,
right.
right?
I have no
You're
idea.
recording it live, and it's going out on the stream as well.
Correct. But it's not being recorded. 1 minute. Yeah,
I
this
understand.
is confusing.
Let me take this 1
The,
minute.
No, I
Tune in.
understand, but I'm saying if it was, it would continue to record
Yes,
anyway,
it would
even
continue
though
to
the live
record.
stream dropped. Right.
Correct.
That's my
Yes.
point. Yes.
Yep.
Uh,
Correct.
Well,
Go
it
ahead,
says we got 1 minute left. Everyone, Craig, thank you for joining us tonight. Mike, you
Mhm.
also thank you for joining us and helping us try to get all the kinks out of this. We're not sure
Yes.
this is quite ready yet. And
It
thanks
was
for
very
listening.
kinky.
Yeah, it is kinky. Thanks for listening. I won't be with you next week, but Mike.
I haven't said that word in a long time.
Have a great
'cause
evening.
You're old. That's why. That's
Yeah.
All right.
and,
That's it.
tune
5
in
seconds.
2 weeks. I'll be